All right. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Johnny Dago here. Johnny Dago here. I'm in the Philippines right now. Tinatry ko lang itong uh, YouTube live. I have a very, nice sharing, and I really wanted to share. I didn't want to wait or record a video kasi baka mawala yung aking inspiration. Hello sa mga nanonood ngayon, and I'm not sure if you can hear me properly. Uh, Medyo maingay ngayon. I don't have my microphone, but I hope you can hear me somehow. Um, Let me just make sure na nadidinig nyo ako. There. Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, nadidinig daw ako. All right. So, I just wanted to share with you sa ating section of ano ba talaga, no? More ito yung section ng ating channel where I speak more about faith. I speak more on spirituality, lalo-lalo na yung mga bagay na alam ko na medyo may confusion sa ating mga church goers, and today I really wanted to share with you yung homily ni Pope Francis, dahil grabe yung kanyang homily, and I really wanted to share with you yung ganong katindi ang kanyang mga binibitawan na salita na I know, I've been in community, yung charismatic pa noon, for many years, since 1991. Talagang grabe, no? Tagal-tagal na. And sometimes I just, ask myself, hindi pa ba ako nagsasawa, because it's hard. It's really hard. And when I read yung homily ni Pope Francis, I said, my gosh, this is it. This is why we do what we do, and this is why we keep on following. We keep on trying kahit na mahirap, kahit na madalas masakit, no? And Pope Francis was referring to yung story sa gospel when Jesus sent yung kanyang mga disciples two by two, no, to proclaim the kingdom. And what's interesting is, bakit two by two? Bakit hindi na lang one by one? No, you just go and do your thing, and just be an independent preacher, or yung talagang just do your own thing, and go ahead. And when you think about it, sabi ni Pope Francis, oo nga naman, no? Bakit two by two when sa tunay na buhay mas mahirap pa yung may kasama ka, no? Dahil nandyan yung kadalasan yung competition, nandyan yung tampuhan, nandyan yung mga bagay na alam mo yun, nagpapabigat pa sa sa pag-evangelize, no? And sometimes we think mas mainam pa yung nag-iisa na lang, no? Dahil maiiwasan natin yung problema, maiiwasan yung mga kung ano-anong issues, and totoo naman di ba? But sabi ni Pope Francis, to go on a mission two by two, from a practical point of view, parang mas disadvantageous pa kaysa may advantage. Kasi kung titignan natin, I still remember nung ako'y nag-aaral pa, no, sa theology. It was a time when the book of Dan Brown, yung Da Vinci Code, came out, and it was a talagang big success yun, yung Dan Brown's Da Vinci Code. And you have to know that fiction yung libro na yon, at naging pelikula pa nga. And a lot of people from yung religious side were really kind of worried na naku, baka itong libro na to magdi-derail ng mga faithful, na yung mga tao bumitaw na sa simbahan dahil mamimisguide sila, and not knowing that itong libro na to is basically a you know thrilling fiction, pero ginagamit nila yung some sprinkles of church history para magkaroon ng parang maaanghang na issue about the church, just to drive the story. And for some people it was worrisome, no, nagwo-worry sila na baka ito ay maging issue sa mga church goers. And when our professor said that, sabi niya, ito, may tatanong ako sa inyo, sabi niya, kayo na nasa mga ministry, some of my classmates at that time were priests and nuns, and talagang mga nasa full-time missionary work. Tinanong ng aming professor, sabi niya, ilan sa inyo ang may kilala na umalis na sa simbahan or sa inyong community dahil sa Da Vinci Code? Really, just give me one. Alam nyo, walang nagtaas ng kamay, kahit isa, no? And these people were really active missionaries, okay? And nagtanong siya uli ng napakagandang tanong. Now, ilan sa inyo ang may kilala sa inyong community na dati kasama nyo pero wala na ngayon dahil sa chismis? Dahil sa chismis. Alam niyo ba, lahat nagtaasan ng kamay. Lahat nagtaasan ng kamay. And it's so interesting because many times we think that it's about doctrine, it's about yung mga dogmas, it's about catechism. Don't get me wrong, it's so important. It's very, very, very important, lahat yan. But there is nothing more important than relationships. And in the story of the gospel, at yun ang pinipinpoint dito ni Pope Francis, kailangan maintindihan natin na the main ingredient or the main driving force na kailangan gamitin ng mga disipulo and us churchgoer today in order to evangelize is found in the 2x2 na method na binigay ni Jesus in that story. And that is relationship. Naku po, relationship. Ayan. Alam nyo, sabi ni Pope Francis, we can organize big events. We can have perfect pastoral plans and bring and gather large crowds. But if there is no desire for fraternity, the mission cannot advance. Grabe, no? Grabe. The mission cannot advance kung walang fraternity dun sa grupo na yon. So it doesn't matter how many you are, pero kung walang pagmamahal and fraternity within that group, the real mission is taken for granted. And the very reason why pinadala sila 2x2 is to show that primarily the very life of the disciples ay yun ang precise na nag-a-announce ng gospel. So yung kanilang relationship, how they are together, how they are respecting each other in their not wanting to prove na, oy, mas magaling ako sa'yo, o mas mahusay ako dito sa ganito. Hindi yun eh. Hindi yun. It's really about showing how are you with each other. How are you with each other? And if that if that is not really your main focus. Now, ano man ang grupo mo, ganong kagaling man ang iyong preaching ministry, kahit na anong kahusay yung iyong music team, kahit na ganong kaganda yung iyong mga uniforms, when you gather, if there is no fraternal love, Pope Francis says, the mission cannot advance. It cannot advance. You know, and sabi niya, the evangelizing mission is not based on personal activism. That is on doing, but on the witness of brotherly love, even amid the difficulties that living together entails. Anong sinasabi niya rito? Na kahit na mahirap na na magsama-sama, no, dahil magkakaiba tayo ng ugali, maraming mga characters na nagka-clash, and nandoon ang tunay na na ingredient on how we have to evangelize others, and we are not free riders, we are not freelance missionaries. No, kailangan matuto tayong mabuhay together. That is the real mission. And that's amazing. That's amazing to me because sometimes, sabi ko nga, sa tinagal-tagal ng panahon na ako ay nasa ministry, minsan nakakapagod. Minsan nakakawalan ng gana dahil parang ang mga tao hindi nagkakasundo talaga. There's so many ups and downs, ang daming mga alam niyo yung mga division and conflicts, and it's there, it's just there, and sometimes you really want to say, mas mainam pang nag-iisa na lang ako. But Jesus' plan in the gospel is we go together, two by two, and that we learn to proclaim the gospel not on our own, but on showing how we can be together. No, nandun yung tunay na challenge, and that is the most effective, the most pure, and the most I should say talagang spot on na pagpo-proclaim ng gospel. Preaching is important. Worship is important. Being active in different ministries and all of that, napaka-importante niyan. But the primary goal of any group that proclaims the kingdom is togetherness. Kailangan makita dun sa grupo na yon na sanay tayo na rumispeto sa isa't isa. In spite of our differences, in spite of, yun nga, sa hirap ng challenge of being together, we can still show love, and sabi nga nila, we cannot grow if there's no pain. Wala talaga. No, we have to go through some difficult, painful situations in order to grow. And ito, isa yon sa ating dapat matutunan. So grabe itong si Pope Francis when it comes to recalibrating our focus and reminding us of ano ang tunay na misyon ng mga churchgoers. So we are not there to compete. We're not there to be the best in this particular area or that particular ministry. We are called to be together. We are called to show love and respect to one another kahit na mahirap, especially dahil mahirap. And that's what preaching is all about. That's what evangelization uh, is all about. Ayan na, nadinig nyo na yung bill. I just wanted to share that with you, and I was just so inspired by Pope Francis' homily. I really wanted to share that, and and I hope this live stream ay makarating sa inyo. I really don't know if you can hear me. I hope you can, but there. So once again, thank you for listening to me. I really appreciate that, and I hope to see you in our next video, maybe live. We'll see. I'll see how it will go. So there you have it. Johnny Dago here for hashtag ano ba talaga. Just remember, faith must be educated.